Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule and teach well, who also taught us this 100% truth. Shalom to the whole for elect. This Kasaya back with another quick lesson. And going into this lesson, man, do the best you can do, man. In this truth of ours, in this walk of ours, do the best that you can do. All right. And I'm kind of, going into that through the spirit, man, because, I'm kind of meditating on certain things, within my walk, you know, um, you know, and whether it's carnal or, spiritual, because it is all spiritual, but, through the spirit, you do what you can, man. You know, we go through this thing of ours, not realizing we got to make sacrifices, man. All right, grave sacrifices, you know, and there's going to be things that you don't want to give up. There's going to be things that you don't want to depart from. But hey, we still in this thing. You still got to do what you need to do. You still gonna have to do what you got to do. All right, which is still fight, man. Still run this race. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get Hebrews 12 and 1. It says, "Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run, let us run with patience the race that is set before us." Yeah, man, this thing of ours is a race. All right. This thing of ours is a race, and you got to continue to run the race, man. All right. Just like, you have the Olympics on. You had track and field, all those people from around the world, all those people, that come from these different countries and things of that sort. All right. They didn't just get there by, what I'm saying, just, not practicing and things of that sort. They didn't just get there. They earned their way to get there, man. And then you know, the best, may the best man win, but still, those men still, and women still got there, you know, by beating those top individuals in their countries, man. All right, by being the top individuals in their country. And that's every, Olympian that's in the Olympics today. All right, by being the best in their countries, man. All right, although, you're gonna have three that win, or certain groups that are three or to certain groups win gold, silver, and bronze. That doesn't take away from the fact that these other nations that didn't win gold, silver, or bronze, that doesn't mean that, they're not the top or they didn't earn it, man. All right. They still, got there, man. All right. Their reward, some of them just look at it, I made it to the Olympics. I was a part of it. How many people can say they was a part of the Olympics? Not many. All right. But hey, we're all running this race. And guess what? We can all win gold, man. And by us, I mean you Israelites, which consist of you Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. We can all win gold with Yahweh Shah. All right. The elect, the 144,000, right along with the 1/3, is all gonna win gold, man. We all gonna be number one. All right. We all laboring for the penny. All right. That's the prize, which is the key onto that chariot, man. All right. And we trying to punch that ticket. So we all running the race, but how do we do it, man? We got to do the best we can, man. All right, do the best you can do. All right, you might not be so eloquent in speech, man. You might not be a historian. All right, and some brothers, man. All right, but hey, you believe your faith alone may be enough, or is enough to exceed, all that, man. All right. Faith alone, man. Because you believe and because you continue to do the work, all right, is your way to get on that chariot, man. Do your best. Do the best you can do, man. All right. Let's grab another quick scripture. This is Colossians 3:23-24. And it says, and whatsoever ye do, do it heartily. All right. Do it heartily. All right. As to the Lord, and not unto men, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for ye serve Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. All right, the Lord Yahweh Shah. All right. So hey man, whatever we do, hey, we do it wholeheartedly, man. All right, for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. All right, and knowing that we doing it, you doing your best, you can receive a reward for that, man. Now, for not trying or doing the complete opposite, you can receive a reward for that too, but it ain't gonna be what you want. It's gonna be destruction, man. All right. So which reward would you rather receive, man? You rather receive gold than rather just, go home with nothing. All right. But still, with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, we all winning, man. And by us, again, I'm gonna reiterate, this is for the Israelites, which consist of you Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, as well as those who are scattered abroad to the four corners of the earth, who look at these heathen nations, man. Okay. So let's grab another scripture. This is Titus 2:7. It says, in all things showing thyself a pattern of good works, in doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity. Yeah, being sincere. That's a key. That's a great. That's a key term, man. Being sincere, man. Hey, you might be. Of course, when you come in this thing, brother's gonna make it. It's gonna be there for you. Our elders and our apostles and the brothers and the elders in our camp, they're gonna be there for you, man. Ask some questions, man. If need be, you know. Every brother is not, you know. We all scholars. Of course, we can, there's certain things you can get. You can get the Hebrew alphabet. You can get the prayers. You can get certain things, Salakia. You can, you can get all these things, get the breakdowns. At least get that much. But you might not be a historian where you be able to go into so much history, as certain brothers, or be able to, you know, eloquently break down a certain term or word, all right, in the scriptures and things of that sort. But hey, at least you know what it means, all right. You're on a higher level than most of these people out here, and some of these people, they're not going to receive gold, all right. Some are, hey, 2/3. Even though they're gonna receive their reward in the lake of fire, all right. But hey, what is their reward, man? Silver, all right, second place, man, because they know they have to come back through the loins of the elect, rather than being the first to make it on those chariots, man. I'd rather be in first than second, to be honest with you. Like Bobby Boucher said, or not Bobby Boucher, but Ricky Bobby. One of the funny movies from Will Ferrell. He said if you ain't first, you're last. All right. So but still, all Israel is going to win. You know, just an inside joke, but all Israel is going to win, and ultimately, you just want to be the first to make it on those chariots, man. But hey, the key term is sincerity, being sincere. You're gonna do your best, man, and you're gonna go out swinging in this thing, man. Rather than some that just gave up and gave up the fight. Stop running the race, man. All right. This is Galatians 6:4. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another. Right, man. Right. Hey, you're gonna be rejoicing, especially if you're on the chariot, of course, man. But you gotta prove your own work by doing the work in the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And with that is being sincere, man. Do the best you can do. Okay? We're all fighting, we're all racing, man. And I was just, thinking about that, man. Do whatever you can to get by, man. Sometimes you're gonna have to give up certain things. You're gonna have to make certain transitions. You're gonna have to do certain things that you don't want to do, man. It's gonna be the hardest thing, but hey, the Lord, just remember that Yahweh Shem Yahushua got you, man. All right, and He's not, doing certain things for not for your benefit. It's to become and make you stronger and make you a man. The scriptures talk about the Lord chastening those who He loves. All right, He's gonna build you up, man, as long as we go. All right, right along, in our journey, in our walk of ours, man. But with that being said, Lord willing, I hope this is truly edifying. Shalom.